right during cross-examination, the judge just got up and left, and he never returned to the courtroom. My attorney, I think it was a couple days later, she gets called in by his clerk, and basically is informed that the trial's over with. And the interesting thing is he actually ruled against me on every single issue, not 99%, but 100%. I mean, he nailed me on everything. He ordered both properties sold, that I were to pay my exes all of her attorney fees, so I was left with no other choice than to file an appeal.
Filing an appeal is what someone does if they're trying to reverse a judge's decision. Unfortunately, the appeals court can only change a decision or order a retrial if the family court judge didn't apply the family code correctly. Aside from that, appeals courts don't have the power to change a judge's ruling, even if the judge's decisions were biased, one-sided, or cruel.
2 days after I had filed my appeal, McBrien found out about it and has admitted that he picked up the phone and called his buddy, who just happened to be chief of legal at the Department of General Services, where I'd worked for 18 years. And I had an impeccable work history, and I was just escorted out of the building and fired.
It became clear to Ulf that the judge was retaliating against him for filing an appeal. So Ulf submitted a complaint to the Judicial Council. This is where people can report unethical or incompetent judges. But the Judicial Council is made up of judges and lawyers, and they rarely remove a judge from office. In fact, that year there were over 1,000 complaints filed against judges in the state of California alone. Of those 1,000 complaints, none of the judges were fined, none of the judges were put in jail, and none of the judges were removed from office. Even though the Judicial Council found that Ulf's judge engaged in willful misconduct and contacted Ulf's employer, they didn't fire him. And even though the appeals court and the Judicial Council acknowledged that the judge was in the wrong, Ulf's divorce still caused him to go completely broke.
His mistake has cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, I've not been reimbursed any of that money. But not fun at the age of 51 to start over. And all my other friends are talking about, getting ready for retirement at, 55 or so. And here I have to begin again.